Hello, everyone. Welcome to the T.chelle show. I hope you all are having a great day. I know that I am. I am your host, Torrancemarchil. And before we get into today's topic, I just want to thank you guys for rocking with me, because I said in episode 2 that the audio, the quality, we are working on that. There's going to be some trial and error. And so I recorded episodes 2 and 3, and I thought I was using the right mic, but I had my mic plugged up, but I was actually using the computer mic. And so that's why it sounds the way it sounds. I was unaware of that. And I spent hours editing that audio. But hey, like I said, trial and error, but we're back. I'm using the correct mic, so the audio should sound a lot better than the past 2 episodes. But if you have stuck with me through those 2 episodes, you are a real one. So give yourself a pat on the back. And now we can get into today's topic. So again, plug me in your car, plug me in your headphones, do whatever you got to do, and let's chat. So today we're going to keep it fairly light. I want to really talk about the health and wellness community and what it's become. And so truthfully, I'm just going off the dome with this, to be honest with you, because like I said, some videos back or some episodes back, I got a passion. I developed a passion for all things health and wellness back in 2017, shortly after the Lord saved me and when he was trying to get me to be healthy, take care of myself. And shortly after that, I got on Instagram. And actually the page that I have now, which is Torrancemarchil, started off as a health and wellness page. It kind of still can be that, but I want it to be all encompassing now. But anyway, back then the name was Veganista with like three or 4 A's. And I really went on there because I did want to post about my vegan journey, but I also wanted to discuss with other people who loved health and wellness like I did. And so back then, the health and wellness community was very fun. We just spoke, it was just regular people, real people, just talking about their journeys, the healthy things that they have learned, what works for them, what cured this ailment, what this does. And so it was really, really fun. But like everything else, over time, things get oversaturated. And I don't lean one way or the other concerning oversaturation in a market. But what I don't like about oversaturation in any market is that some people come in there and it's just a money grab. They don't have any passion for it. They don't really care anything about it. They just want to make money. And really, after C19, I'm not going to say the word because this is going on YouTube. After C19, I feel like a lot more people just became health conscious. And I love that. I love that for everybody. But because of that, a lot of people saw a need or an opportunity to make money. So you get people coming in and coming up with supplements, telling you to buy their supplement, coming up with all types of crazy stuff, telling you all types of crazy stuff. I think I saw something where they said like vegetables weren't healthy or something. I could be making that up, but I feel like I saw that. But it's just a whole lot of money grab and a whole lot of fear mongering. And I really don't like that. Health and wellness is not really fun anymore for people who love the industry, who like being in the industry. And it's really disappointing because I find myself now not really having the same passion for it. In my everyday life, I do still have a passion for it. But it's like people see things on the internet and they come to you because if you're the one healthy person, I don't want to say healthy, but in your friend group, they know who to go to when they want advice or your opinion on something. So they're on Instagram or wherever and they're seeing all of this regurgitated fluff and they're coming to you and asking you about it and you're like, what? It's to the point now where I feel like there's a new product for every new problem. Like they create new problems and say, hey, have you guys heard of this statistic? Have you seen this study? There's this now, yada, 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 yada. But wait, here's how you fix it. And there's a new supplement or a new meal plan. And look, I ain't mad at a meal plan. I just dropped an ebook with my meal plan. So I'm not mad at meal plans, right? But there's just so much information out there that is overwhelming. So it's too much information already. But on top of too much information, a lot of that information is not even real information. It's just made up stuff. I feel like people don't know what to do. And I found myself in this situation as well, where I know I'm being healthy and I'm doing the best that I can for my lifestyle at the time. But I'm eating all my fruit. Here comes an article or an Instagram reel or something telling me, don't eat these 5 fruits because they're GMO or something. I forgot the other word. It's not GMO. It's something else, but hybrid. That's what it is. This hybrid vegetable or fruit. And I'm just like, and again, I already don't eat meat. I do mostly consume a vegan diet. There are specific times of the year where I don't, like Thanksgiving or something. But most of the time I'm consuming an all vegan diet. So I already don't eat meat. That's no cheese. That's no dick. All of that is out. So I only really have whole foods. But now you want to take broccoli from me because it is a hybrid vegetable? No. Or, talking to you about things like the soil. And truthfully, I think what keeps me from getting so overwhelmed is that, plain and simple, I'm a believer. So I pray over my food and it's going to do what it's going to do. I can't think about every single aspect of every food, fruit, vegetable, water. I can't think about that all the time. I'm not going to be able to enjoy food and eat. Like, it can be so frustrating sometimes. And truthfully, the same issues I have with the health and wellness community, the beauty industry. I think that the beauty industry and the health and wellness industry is very predatory. I feel like both of these industries specifically know that if you tell someone something is wrong with them, especially with something like health and beauty, how you look and how you feel, what's going on inside your body, people are going to listen because we live in a very vain society right now. There's nothing wrong with looking nice and wanting to look nice. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like a lot of the products on the market right now are just so gimmicky and people just eat them up. Like, I don't want 50 million serums for 50 million different things on my face. And I don't even know if I really have these skin issues. It's just you guys shove it in my face because you know what influencers to use to promote your product. It's everywhere on TikTok. It's everywhere here. It's everywhere there. And so most people just succumb to the pressure and buy these products. It's just very predatory and a money grab. And I really don't like it. And I actually wasn't even going to get on the beauty industry because I'm just not in it enough. Don't get me wrong. I love me a nice Sephora trip. I love me good skincare routine. I love all of it. But I often think in my mind with both health and wellness and beauty, our ancestors did not do all of this. Like, if we really go back to a certain time in America, or if we look at Western culture, a lot of those women are in their 50s, 60s, and are beautiful. And they don't do anything extravagant. They eat well. They don't overthink what they eat. They eat what they eat, which is usually cultural, which is, hey. And they take care of themselves the way their ancestors have taught them to take care of themselves. I'm not saying that it probably hasn't been modernized. It probably has been, but they don't do a whole lot. Versus over here in America, we do a whole lot, we do a whole lot of stuff. And a lot of times, I don't want this to sound mean, right? But a lot of the times I see primarily women. Men have skincare routines too, but I feel like this is a woman thing. I see women who have these extensive skincare routines, yet they're always every other month talking about some new skincare issue that they have. And my thing is, this is me personally. If I'm spending hundreds of dollars on products every other month, my skin better look like the best skin in the entire world. I don't want to have not one skincare issue. I want to look like a glazed donut. I want to be translucent, dang near. I want to have the best skin in the world if I'm spending all this money on all of these products. And I completely understand that life happens sometimes, and so that can affect skincare. But I really just feel like a good skincare routine. I really just feel like a good diet, a healthy diet, and good moderate exercise every week, and good upkeep of yourself, of your skin with the products that work will get you the best results. And this is not me telling anyone what to do. People are going to do what they want to do, and that's fine. If you love to just spend money on skincare or health and wellness supplements and products, that's fine. But let's actually go back to health and wellness, because a lot of these supplements, I feel like it's not really the same to me in my mind as you selling me a new beauty product. Whatever, it's just a new beauty product. If I buy it and use it, it can just simply not work. Or maybe I have a skin issue, I develop a skin issue or something like that. I could just stop using it, whatever. But there are serious health risks associated with just taking any and every supplement. And this is something I had to learn myself, because I'm a supplement girly. When you are vegan, you have to take certain supplements for certain things. It's not really even a lot, truthfully. It's usually like a vitamin D supplement and vitamin B12. But over the years, I have developed a pretty big supplement drawer, and I have things in there that I really wouldn't have even thought to use. But again, all of this stuff is so gimmicky. 1 month, you got ashwagandha doing numbers, going viral. So everyone's rushing to buy ashwagandha. But the problem is people hear these claims when these things go viral, but they don't do any research. And so they go and they buy these supplements that are filled with a lot of fluff, a lot of filler, a lot of whatever. It's more filler in it than the actual vitamin or whatever hormone, whatever you're trying to use. And now we're at the point, I'm not trying to talk about them, but you can go to Walmart and get their store brand, ashwagandha. And yeah, it's filled with fillers, right? Allegedly. It's not the highest quality supplement is what I'm saying. But I don't really think that it can harm you. But now we're at the point where we're buying supplements from brands we are unaware of, or brands we're not double checking on Amazon. And again, no shade to Amazon, but we're on there buying stuff from Amazon, from sellers. Because remember, Amazon is just like a one-stop shop. There are tons of sellers on Amazon. You're buying stuff from random sellers who are all across the world. They get that stuff shipped out for so cheap. Not all of them. And I'm speaking pretty boldly. A lot of them, though, will get something for nothing and sell it to you for a lot. And they don't even double check the ingredients in there. They themselves are usually not taking the supplement. It is so dangerous just to take any and everything from these third-party sellers. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be healthy, but I think I just want us to exercise caution, not just with health and wellness, really with anything we consume, anything we take into our eyes, what we look at, our ears, what we hear, what we listen to, our body, what we consume through our mouths. And I'm not going to get into the other stuff, but I really think we should exercise caution. I feel like the consumerism is at an all-time high right now in America. And so we just consume without thinking twice about it. And that can be really, really dangerous. There is a lady, I'm not going to say any names or anything because this is like, I'm just telling a story that I heard somebody else tell. But there's a lady who knew a lady, and she had either diabetes or some kind of I think skin cancer or something. I don't know. But it was her second time getting this. And this woman owned, according to the story that I heard, she owned a health and wellness shop or something. And she was drinking like supplements, like those meal replacements. And so this one lady asked the other lady who had the skin cancer or ailment, I'll just say ailment. She was like, well, what do you consume? And she just consumed her supplement. And I'm not going to plainly say that just led to her ailment, but I think that it did significantly contribute. We have to be careful. Now, supplements are man-made, and I'm not totally against things that are man-made, because there are some supplements that you just have to take, again, especially if you're a vegan. But we do have to consider that when purchasing certain supplements and things like that. And if I was sponsored, I would tell you, or if I was sponsored by the brands that I know are good supplements, are good brands, I would tell you their names. Matter of fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you the one that I think is clean based on what I know about them. Things may have changed because good brands can sell their company to other people and then it becomes whatever it becomes. But I personally think a good brand for supplements is like the Mary Ruth brand. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna give y'all what I really think, but they should sponsor me at some point. But yeah, I think they're a pretty good brand. And honestly, I think they're pricey. I think their prices have actually come down from when I first saw them because I think more people are using them. But a good supplement is going to cost you a pretty penny, but it's better to spend the money on something that can help you versus hospital bills because you're in the hospital sick. Okay, we don't want that. So I just want everyone to exercise caution again for like the third time. Not even with just supplements and things that you ingest that comes in a pill bottle, but what you see as well. And I'm not against doctors, and I'm not even speaking about doctors in this episode. I do think you should consult with your doctors before taking any new thing, doing any new thing. Go to a doctor that you trust. But I do think that you should become knowledgeable on your own as well. So you partner your knowledge with your doctor's advice and their knowledge, and then you guys could come up with a nice little plan for what you should do, what you should eat, what you should ingest. But I want us to get on social media and kind of learn and understand when we should probably keep scrolling and when we should actually listen to something. It's nothing wrong with wanting something to make yourself better, but really do the research, please. Your health is on the line. If your health is doing okay and you take a supplement, it should not make your health worse. Also, let's talk about this because supplements are called supplements. So it's designed to be supplemental to your regular diet. This is something that I personally really don't like, but I don't like when someone comes to me and I know their diet. I know that they don't eat the best. I know that they don't really drink water. I know that they're not really taking care of themselves. And they come to me and ask me about a supplement, or they tell me that they're taking this new supplement and it's doing all these wonderful things. Yeah, it probably is doing wonderful things because it's doing a lot of heavy lifting because you're not consuming the things that you're supposed to consume. If you're eating a whole food plant-based diet, and I'm not talking about just vegan. If you eat meat and dairy and all that other stuff and your body can tolerate it, that's completely fine. I don't dictate like what people eat. But if you eat that, like steak and chicken and all that, and you balance it with your fruits and your vegetables and all of that other good stuff, and you know you're eating well and you're properly hydrating yourself, chances are you probably don't even need a supplement. Just to be completely honest with you. It's only when you have certain deficiencies that you probably should start taking a supplement. And half the time, if you are having any serious deficiencies, your doctor will give you something for it. There are doctors who can prescribe, like an iron supplement or something like that. So half the time, we don't even need these supplements that are being pushed into our faces. Usually we're pretty okay. And again, I'm not getting on anyone. I have fallen victim to this stuff as well. Again, I told you my supplement drawer got pretty hefty at one point. So I'm learning myself. What do I really need to take? Like for me, I don't care about the claims that people say that they got. My body is not their body. Their body is not my body. We don't need the same things. So if you need ashwagandha and it works for you, I'm so very happy for you. But I may not need something like that in my life at this current time. That's just simply what it is. Maybe I might need some magnesium, a little bit of a boost there. Maybe you don't. I just want us to be a little bit wiser and a little bit more discerning when it comes to things like that. And, I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. So really, I could get so much more deep with this stuff. I won't though, because this is going on a whole bunch of different platforms. But what I might do at some point, I know you guys hate this because I hate this as a consumer, but it really is to protect the creator. What I might do at some point is to create like a membership, a very, very, very affordable membership. I know like they have Patreons and stuff. I know Spotify because I'm using Spotify. They have subscriptions and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in hearing like my really, really, really deep thoughts on certain things, let me know. And I will come up with a very affordable subscription or membership based channel or something like that. But as of right now, we are keeping it light because, I said today's episode was going to be a light one. But truly, that's really all that I'm willing to say today on the matter. I definitely want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear, your experiences with any supplements or anything like that. Now, don't come in there bashing certain brands and stuff. Don't do that. Let's use some discretion. But yeah, let's come and talk honestly about any of you guys' experiences. And also, I want to add this in here too, because when God told me to go vegan, again, I said I had just had my first child. I was like 20. I had him at 21, but I was 22 because I had him like a few days before my birthday. So I was 22 and I suffer from a bit of postpartum anxiety, which is a thing. It does not get as much attention as postpartum depression. So I had a bit of postpartum anxiety and I was just kind of eating. When you are operating on very little sleep and you're breastfeeding, your body needs some sort of stimulant to keep itself up and running. And so if you don't move wisely, you will just eat a bunch of sugar. Like, that's what I did. I just ate a bunch of sugar because it's just quick dopamine. I could just pop it in my mouth. I'm good to go for a little bit. And I don't even really feel the crash because I'm already like a zombie. I had developed a bit of a sugar addiction at this point because I was using it to keep myself up and running throughout the day. And I developed heart palpitations. Mind you, I'm 22 years old at this point. Why would I have any sort of anything wrong with me? So I developed heart palpitations and it scared me because anything going on with your heart, you automatically just think the worst. So God told me to go vegan. He didn't really say a time. He just said, go vegan. That is what I believe. And so I just started consuming just whole foods. And I kid you not, 10 days into eating clean, the ailment was gone. Seriously, it was gone. I had no more heart palpitations. I had no more issues. Of course, I had all of the cool stuff like higher energy and, I felt better. There was some weight loss and all that, but those heart palpitations were gone. And I don't even think at that point I had postpartum anxiety anymore. I think I was like back to normal, as normal as you can be as a new mom. So really, I just think that if we just stick to the basics and add other things in as we're instructed or as we feel led, I think we will be fine. I think most people, especially, I'm just basing this off of America, I think we just need to eat cleaner and be more active. Intentionally be more active and eat cleaner. And I think that we will be just fine. So yeah, that's all I have to say on this topic today. So I'll close the show out on that note. But I definitely want to hear if you guys have any testimonies like mine where God told you to do something and it worked. Because why wouldn't it? Like, he told you to do it. Or just any experiences you've had with any supplements or any diet changes that you've done in the past, I don't know, your whole life. I'm interested in hearing. I want to see you guys sharing your testimonies as well. So again, follow me on all the socials. If you are watching me on YouTube or if you're listening to me elsewhere, you can go and find me on YouTube at the T.chelle Show. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video with people that you think are interested in this. Let's build our community up, You can find me on Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram. Wait, hold on. I told you it's a lot of socials. Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Yes, at Torrancemarchil. And you can find me on Soundcloud at Torrancemarchil as well. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. So on this note, I will bid you adieu. See you in the next episode. Bye.